Selena's heart pounded as she sat in the worn leather chair, the buzz of clippers echoing in the small Brooklyn barber shop. Magnolia, the barber with those piercing blue eyes, leaned in close, her breath warm against Selena's ear. "Lean back," Magnolia whispered, and as Selena complied, Magnolia's hand slipped under the cape, fingers brushing Selena's thigh in a deliberate, electrifying touch that sent shockwaves through her body, unraveling the carefully constructed walls around her straight-laced life. In that instant, Selena's mind raced back to her conservative family in Queens, where Sunday dinners were laced with expectations of marriage to a nice man from the church. She had always played the part, the dutiful daughter, the successful marketing executive who dated sporadically but never committed. But this touch, this forbidden spark from a woman she barely knew, ignited a fire she hadn't realized was smoldering inside her. Why now? Why here? Selena's thoughts swirled in turmoil. She should pull away, make an excuse, leave. Yet her body betrayed her, staying frozen in place, craving more. Magnolia pulled back slightly, her eyes locking onto Selena's in the mirror, a sly smile playing on her lips. "You okay there?" she asked, her voice low and teasing, as if she knew exactly what she'd done. Selena nodded, swallowing hard, her cheeks flushing. This wasn't just a haircut. It was the beginning of something dangerous. As Magnolia continued trimming, Selena's inner monologue screamed warnings. "You're not like this. You've got a life planned out, career, family approval, stability." But the touch lingered in her mind, a promise of authenticity she'd long suppressed. The shop was quiet that afternoon, only the hum of the city outside filtering in. Selena had come here on a whim, recommended by a colleague who raved about Magnolia's skills. Now, as scissors snipped away layers of her hair, it felt like layers of her facade were falling too. "Tell me about yourself," Magnolia said casually, her hand steady but her gaze intense. Selena hesitated, then spilled a sanitized version. Work, friends, the usual. But inside she was battling a storm, memories of high school crushes on girls she dismissed as phases, the guilt of lying to her parents about her lack of interest in the men they introduced. By the time the haircut ended, Selena's resolve was cracking. She paid, tipping generously, and as she stood to leave, Magnolia slipped her a business card with a personal number scribbled on the back. "Call me if you want to talk." "Or whatever," Magnolia said, her tone laced with invitation. Selena pocketed it, her fingers trembling. Walking out into the bustling street, she felt exposed, as if everyone could see the secret blooming in her chest. That night, alone in her apartment, she stared at the card, debating. What if this was her chance to be real? But at what cost? Her family's disapproval loomed like a shadow, their voices echoing in her head. What would the neighbors say? The next day, Selena couldn't focus at work. Meetings blurred as she replayed the moment over and over. Finally, she texted Magnolia. "Coffee?" The response came instantly. "Yes. Tonight." They met at a cozy cafe in Williamsburg, the air thick with unspoken tension. Magnolia arrived looking effortlessly stunning, her short hair tousled, a leather jacket slung over her shoulders. They talked for hours about dreams, past heartbreaks, the weight of expectations. Selena opened up about her rigid upbringing, the pressure to conform. Magnolia shared her own story. Coming out in her early 20s, the fallout with her Southern Baptist family who disowned her. "It hurt like hell," Magnolia admitted, her eyes misting. "But living a lie hurts more." Selena felt a pull, a magnetic force drawing her in. As they walked out, their hands brushed, and this time Selena didn't pull away. They ended up at Magnolia's loft, talking until dawn. No lines were crossed physically, but emotionally Selena was all in. She woke up the next morning with a mix of exhilaration and dread. This was real, but so were the consequences. Her phone buzzed with a message from her mother. "Dinner Sunday? Bring that nice guy from work." Guilt twisted in her gut. How could she keep this up? Weeks passed in a whirlwind. Stolen moments with Magnolia became Selena's lifeline. Late-night walks, shared laughs, deep conversations that peeled back her defenses. But the secrecy gnawed at her. At work, she dodged questions about her glowing mood. At home, she lied to her family. One evening, as they lay on Magnolia's couch watching a movie, Magnolia turned to her. "I want more than this hiding," she said softly. Selena's heart ached. "I know, but my family." They'd never understand. The conflict raged inside. Loyalty to her roots versus the truth of her heart. Was she ready to risk everything? The first crack appeared at a family gathering. Selena's sister, Maria, noticed her distraction. "What's going on with you? You're always on your phone." Selena brushed it off, but the lie tasted bitter. That night, she confessed to Magnolia her fears. "They'd cut me off. I'd lose them." Magnolia held her gaze. "Or you'd gain yourself." The words struck deep, forcing Selena to confront her inner turmoil. She loved her family, but this love with Magnolia felt right, pure. Yet society's whispers echoed. Abnormal, sinful. The battle within intensified, each decision a step toward potential ruin. As their relationship deepened, small betrayals crept in. Selena canceled plans with Magnolia to attend a blind date set up by her parents, just to keep appearances. Magnolia's hurt was palpable. "Are you ashamed of me?" she asked, voice cracking. Selena denied it, but doubt seeded. Inside, Selena wrestled. Was she betraying Magnolia or herself? The pressure built, a ticking bomb. One day at the barber shop, a customer made a homophobic joke. Magnolia shut it down fiercely, but Selena stayed silent, fear paralyzing her. Shame flooded her. How could she love someone and not defend them? The tension escalated when Magnolia pushed for commitment. "Meet my friends. Be open." Selena agreed reluctantly, attending a gathering where everyone was out and proud. She felt out of place, judgments from her upbringing clashing with the warmth around her. That night she broke down. "I can't do this. It's too much." Magnolia's eyes filled with pain. "Then what are we?" The question hung unanswered as Selena fled, her mind a chaos of regret and relief. Was this the end, or just the beginning of her awakening? Back in her apartment, Selena paced, the weight of her words crushing her. She had run from Magnolia, from the truth staring her in the face. Tears streamed as she replayed the scene. Magnolia's face crumpling, the door slamming behind her. "What have I done?" Her inner voice accused. "You've chosen fear over love." But fear was familiar, a shield against the unknown. She grabbed her phone, typing and deleting messages, unable to bridge the gap she'd created. The next morning, work was a blur. Colleagues noticed her red eyes, but she waved them off. Inside, a storm raged, memories of Magnolia's touch, her laugh, clashing with visions of her family's disapproval. Her father, a strict immigrant who built everything from nothing, would see this as a betrayal of their values. Her mother, devout and traditional, would pray for her soul. The thought twisted her stomach. Yet, denying her feelings felt like suffocating. Was authenticity worth the isolation? Magnolia didn't text back, the silence deafening. Selena's guilt mounted. She had promised to try, but at the first real test she faltered. Days turned into a week of agony. At a family dinner, her parents announced they had invited a potential suitor for her. "He's perfect, Selena. Stable job, good family." She nodded mechanically, her mind elsewhere. Inside, rebellion stirred. Why must I pretend? But the fear of losing them held her tongue. That night, alone, she cried, questioning her choices. Had she doomed herself to a life of regret? Desperation drove her to seek advice from her best friend, Lisa, who was openly bisexual. Over coffee, Selena confessed everything. "I love her, but I'm terrified." Lisa listened, then said, "Love isn't easy, especially when society stacks the deck against you. But hiding? That's a slow death." The words resonated, echoing Magnolia's earlier plea. Selena's inner conflict peaked. Fight for this, or surrender to expectations? She decided to reach out, texting Magnolia. "Can we talk? I'm sorry." They met at the same cafe, tension thick. Magnolia looked guarded, her eyes shadowed. "You hurt me, Selena. Running like that." Selena's voice trembled. "I know. I'm scared of what this means for me, for us." They talked for hours, unpacking fears. Magnolia shared more about her past, the rejection, the rebuilding. "I lost my family, but I found a new one." Selena envied her strength. As they parted, a tentative kiss on the cheek reignited the spark. But doubt lingered. Could she match that courage? The relationship resumed, but cracks widened. Selena's double life strained her. She skipped a pride event with Magnolia to attend a church function, lying about a work trip. Magnolia confronted her later. This isn't fair to either of us. I need someone who stands with me. Selena's defenses rose. I'm trying. You don't understand the pressure. The argument escalated, voices raised, accusations flying. Inside, Selena felt torn apart. She loved Magnolia, but the cost seemed insurmountable. Was love enough? Society's weight pressed harder. At work, rumors swirled after a colleague saw them together. Whispers of "is she?" followed her. Paranoia set in. She imagined judgment everywhere. One evening her sister called. Mom thinks something's wrong. You're distant. Selena deflected, but the lie choked her. That night with Magnolia she broke. What if they find out? Magnolia held her. Then we face it together. But Selena's mind raced with worst-case scenarios. Disownment, loneliness. A turning point came when Magnolia's ex, a woman named Riley, reappeared. Riley, confident and out, messaged Magnolia, stirring jealousy in Selena. Just old friends, Magnolia assured. But Selena's insecurity flared. She accused Magnolia of wanting someone less complicated. Maybe I do, Magnolia snapped back, regret instant. The fight left them raw. Selena stormed out thinking, I've pushed her away. Is this self-sabotage? The betrayal felt mutual, each choice a dagger. Alone, Selena reflected deeply. Her life before Magnolia was safe but empty. Now it was chaotic but alive. She realized the Malthuan Dao Duk. Denying her identity was a moral failing. Not just personal. But hurting her family? That too was wrong. The choices blurred. Right and wrong intertwined. She decided to come clean, starting small. She told Lisa everything, gaining an ally. Emboldened, she planned to tell her sister. Before she could, disaster struck. Her mother found the business card in her purse, with Magnolia's number. Who's this woman? Why so many calls? Confronted, Selena panicked, claiming friendship. But her mother's suspicion grew. Don't bring shame to us. The word stung, confirming her fears. Selena's inner turmoil exploded. Am I shameful? Or is there prejudice the shame? She called Magnolia, sobbing. I can't lose them. Magnolia's voice softened. You might not have to. But you can't lose yourself. The pressure culminated in a heated family confrontation. Selena's parents pressed about the suitor. When will you settle down? Her father demanded. Something snapped. I'm seeing someone, she blurted. Silence fell. A woman. The room erupted, shock, anger, tears. Her mother wailed. What have we done wrong? Her father stormed out. Maria tried to mediate, but the damage was done. Selena left, heart shattered. Had she made the right choice? The cost was immediate. Calls ignored, doors closed. Reeling, Selena sought refuge with Magnolia. They hate me, she cried. Magnolia held her tight. They need time. You did the brave thing. But inside, Selena questioned. Brave or selfish? The awakening was painful, forcing her to face the societal chains binding her. As days passed, the fallout deepened. Friends distanced themselves. Work became awkward. Yet, in Magnolia's arms she found solace. Was this the price of freedom? The days following the confrontation blurred into a haze of isolation for Selena. Her phone remained silent from her family. Each unanswered call a fresh wound. She replayed the scene endlessly. Her father's red face, her mother's sobs, Maria's helpless stare. Did I destroy them? Her inner voice tormented. Or did their expectations destroy me? The moral quandary gnawed. Loyalty to blood versus truth to self. Society's judgment amplified the pain. Even strangers' glances felt accusatory. Magnolia became her anchor, but strain showed. We'll get through this, Magnolia said, but her eyes betrayed worry. Selena noticed Magnolia pulling away slightly, canceling plans. Insecurity crept in. Is she regretting us? One night, over dinner, Selena pressed. What's wrong? Magnolia sighed. This is hard on me too. Watching you suffer, feeling like the cause. The admission hit hard. Selena realized her choices affected more than herself. They rippled, hurting the one she loved. A betrayal loomed when Riley invited Magnolia to a party. Magnolia went alone, saying Selena needed space. But photos surfaced online, Riley close, laughing. Jealousy consumed Selena. She confronted Magnolia. Are you cheating? Magnolia recoiled. No. But maybe I need someone who fights for me. The words cut deep, exposing cracks. Selena's mind raced. I've betrayed her trust by doubting. Was this the damage of her indecision? Seeking clarity, Selena attended a support group for LGBTQ individuals from conservative backgrounds. Stories mirrored hers, rejection but also reconciliation. One woman shared, "It took years but my parents came around." Hope flickered but doubt persisted. Inside she debated. Persevere or retreat? Returning home, she found Magnolia packing a bag. "I need a break," Magnolia said, tears streaming. "This constant drama, it's too much." Selena begged, "Don't leave." But Magnolia walked out, leaving Selena devastated. The ultimate betrayal. Abandonment when she needed her most. Alone, Selena spiraled. She called Maria, pleading for understanding. "It's who I am," she said. Maria hesitated. "I love you but Mom and Dad. They're heartbroken." The conversation ended tensely, but a seed of alliance planted. Selena's inner awakening intensified. She couldn't go back to pretending. But the price, losing Magnolia? Unbearable. She reflected on her journey. From that first touch to this abyss. Each decision a trade-off, each step a lesson in pain. Desperation led to a rash choice. Selena showed up at Magnolia's barbershop, customers watching. "I choose you," she declared. Magnolia's eyes widened. "It's not that simple." They argued in the back room, emotions raw. "You've hurt me too many times," Magnolia confessed. Selena admitted her faults, the hiding, the doubt. "But I'm changing." The confrontation forced truth. Their love was real, but fragile under pressure. Reconciliation tentative, they agreed to therapy. Sessions unearthed deep issues, Selena's internalized homophobia, Magnolia's fear of rejection. The therapist challenged, "What are you willing to sacrifice?" Selena pondered, family ties or personal happiness. Progress was slow but bonds strengthened. Yet society intruded. A coworker outed her subtly in a meeting, leading to awkward silences. Selena stood firm, defending herself. Empowerment surged. "This is my life." Family tensions eased slightly when Maria reached out. "Let's meet." Over lunch, Maria revealed. "Mom's been reading about it. Dad's angry, but he misses you." Hope bloomed. Selena shared her story, the love for Magnolia. Maria nodded. "I support you." The breakthrough mended a piece of her heart, but full reconciliation loomed distant. Inside, Selena weighed. Patience or push? The moral debate continued. Was forcing acceptance right, or should she let go? As months passed, high drama unfolded. Magnolia's family, hearing of the relationship, contacted her after years of silence. A letter arrived. "We want to meet your partner." Excitement mixed with apprehension. Selena agreed to go, a test of commitment. The visit to the South was tense, stiff greetings, probing questions. Magnolia's mother asked, "Is this what makes you happy?" Magnolia affirmed, hand in Selena's. But underlying judgment simmered. Selena's inner strength grew. Facing this, she could face anything. Back home, betrayal struck again. A family friend leaked Selena's news to the community. Whispers turned to confrontations, old acquaintances shunning her. Pain resurfaced but resilience built. She confronted her parents directly. "I love you but I won't hide." Her father grumbled. "It's against everything we believe." Her mother cried. "We just want you safe." The standoff highlighted societal divides. Tradition versus progress. Selena left, heart heavy, questioning. Can love bridge such gaps? The climax built as Magnolia proposed moving in together. "Let's build our life." Selena hesitated, fearing finality. But in a moment of clarity, she agreed. The decision felt liberating yet terrifying. Packing her things, she found old photos, happy family times. Tears fell. Am I abandoning them? The trade-off stark. Gain a partner, risk losing roots. As they settled in, joy mingled with sorrow. Selena's awakening complete. Authenticity demanded sacrifice. Living with Magnolia brought a fragile peace, but the undercurrents of drama persisted. Mornings were sweet, coffee shared, plans made, but evenings often unraveled with arguments over unresolved issues. Selena's family silence weighed heavily. No calls, no invitations. She stared at her phone, willing it to ring. Inside, the battle raged. Reach out again or wait? Patience tested her limits, each day a reminder of the cost. Society's backlash intensified. At a work event, a client made a snide remark about alternative lifestyles. Selena snapped back. It's just my life. The defense empowered her, but repercussions followed. A lost account. Career jeopardy added to the pile. Was love worth professional ruin? Magnolia supported her, but tension brewed. You don't have to fight every battle, she said. Selena retorted. If not me, who? The clash highlighted their differences. Magnolia's quiet resilience versus Selena's emerging fire. A shocking betrayal came from within. Maria, her supposed ally, confessed to telling friends details Selena shared in confidence. I thought it would help them understand, Maria explained tearfully. Selena felt violated. You had no right. The argument severed their fragile bond. Alone with her thoughts, Selena questioned trust. Even family could wound. The incident forced a reevaluation. Boundaries needed, but isolation loomed. Magnolia's past resurfaced dramatically. Riley called in crisis, needing a place to stay. Magnolia hesitated, consulting Selena. Just for a night. Jealousy flared, but Selena agreed, masking insecurity. Riley's presence stirred old flames. Laughs shared, glances lingered. Selena's mind tormented. Is this a test? That night, overhearing whispers, she confronted them. What's going on? Magnolia assured. Nothing. But doubt seeded betrayal's poison. The situation exploded when Riley admitted lingering feelings. I never got over you. Magnolia rejected her, but the damage was done. Selena packed a bag. I can't compete with your past. Magnolia begged. You're my future. The drama peaked in tears and shouts, each accusation a mirror to their fears. Selena left, crashing at Lisa's. Reflection hit. Her choices led here, hesitation breeding chaos. Was she sabotaging happiness? Reconciliation demanded soul-searching. Selena journaled her thoughts. The journey from that barbershop touched to this mess. Each decision a domino falling into pain. She realized the societal pressure amplified personal flaws. Internalized shame turning to projection. Calling Magnolia, she said, I need time, but I love you. The break allowed growth. Therapy alone confronting demons. Family dynamics shifted unexpectedly. Her father emailed. We need to talk. Heart-pounding, Selena met them at a neutral cafe. Tensions high, words careful. We don't understand, but you're our daughter, her mother said. Her father added. It hurts us. Selena explained her feelings, the love for Magnolia. Tears flowed. No full acceptance, but a crack opened. Give us time, they pleaded. Selena agreed, inner relief mixing with caution. Progress but fragile. Emboldened, she returned to Magnolia. Let's try again honestly. They rebuilt, setting rules, no secrets, mutual support. But challenges persisted. A community event turned hostile when protesters targeted LGBTQ couples. Selena stood firm, linking arms with Magnolia. The defiance marked a turning point. From victim to advocate. Yet the cost, emotional exhaustion. As stability grew, a moral dilemma arose. Magnolia wanted to adopt eventually, but Selena feared family reaction. They might never accept a child in this. Debate ensued. Push forward or compromise dreams. Selena's inner voice urged. Live fully despite opposition. The choice loomed, each path debatable. High drama struck with a health scare. Magnolia fainted at work, diagnosed with stress-related issues. Blame fell on their turbulent life. Selena nursed her, guilt-ridden. This is my fault, the hiding, the fights. Magnolia whispered. No, it's ours. But we're worth it. The incident forced perspective. Health over pride. Selena advocated for balance, reducing conflicts. Recovery brought closeness, but betrayal's shadow returned. A colleague, jealous of Selena's promotion, spread rumors about her lifestyle affecting work. HR investigated. Selena defended fiercely. My personal life is irrelevant. Cleared but scarred. She questioned fight or flee. Resilience won, but at what price? Family reconciliation advanced slowly. A holiday invite came, conditional. Come alone. Selena refused. It's all or nothing. Standoff ensued, but Maria mediated, leading to a group meeting. Emotions raw, accusations, apologies. Her parents admitted fears rooted in society. We were taught wrong. Selena's heart softened. Understanding bridged gaps. With Magnolia, they navigated forward. A proposal came unexpectedly, Magnolia on one knee. Marry me. Tears of joy but hesitation. Legal but family? Selena said yes, embracing the risk. Planning amplified drama. Invites sent, responses mixed. Her parents declined initially, then relented. The wedding loomed as a battlefield of emotions. The wedding day dawned with nervous energy. Selena paced in her dress, mind swirling with doubts. Her parents' attendance was tentative. Would they show? Magnolia squeezed her hand. No matter what, it's us. The ceremony was intimate, friends filling seats. As vows exchanged, tears flowed. Promises of loyalty amid storms. But inside, Selena pondered. Vows easy to say, harder to keep under pressure. Her parents arrived late, stiff but present. A small victory, yet tension lingered. During reception, her father pulled her aside. We're trying. Her mother hugged Magnolia awkwardly. Progress but incomplete. Selena's heart ached. Acceptance partial but better than none. Society's evolution mirrored her own, slow, contentious. Post-wedding life settled into rhythm, but drama didn't vanish. Career shifts. Selena quit her job after discrimination, starting anew. The move empowered, but financial strain tested them. Arguments over money revealed cracks. We sacrificed so much, Selena vented. Magnolia countered. For freedom. The balance teetered. Each choice a reminder of trade-offs. A major conflict arose with adoption plans. Agency interviews probed their stability. Any family issues? Selena hesitated, disclosing partially. Approval came but doubt nagged. Are we ready given our past? Magnolia's enthusiasm clashed with Selena's caution. What if our child faces what we did? The moral quandary deepened. Bring life into prejudice or deny due to fear? Betrayal hit when a relative leaked wedding photos online, sparking backlash from conservative circles. Hate mail arrived. Selena's resolve wavered. Why us? Magnolia held firm. Because we're visible. The exposure forced advocacy. Speaking at events, sharing their story. Empowerment grew but exhaustion followed. Inside, Selena questioned. Public or private life? Family bonds strengthened gradually. Holidays together, awkward at first, warmed. Her niece asked innocent questions, normalizing. Yet old wounds surfaced. A snide comment from her father. Selena confronted. Change or lose me. The ultimatum worked. Apologies followed. Growth evident but imperfect. As years hinted, a child entered their lives. Adopted, bringing joy amid chaos. Parenting amplified pressures. School judgments, family dynamics. One day, facing a bully's parent, Selena stood tall. My family is valid. The defense marked full awakening. From hidden to proud. Reflecting on the journey, Selena saw the tapestry of pain and triumph. That barbershop moment sparked a revolution, internal and external. Choices debated. Right to love freely versus duty to conform. Society shifted slightly but battles remained. In quiet moments, she wondered about the paths not taken. Would denial have brought peace, or deeper regret? The story's end posed a lingering query. In the face of societal chains, is pursuing forbidden love a heroic act of self-liberation, or a reckless betrayal of familial bonds that demands too high a price?